Welcome back to part 3 of the Personality Dimensions tutorial. In this third video, we're going to look at clarifying personality dimensions. This is about being you. What does it really mean? So in other words, as we review these factors, you'll likely gain a greater appreciation for your own personality and the personality of others. If you missed part 1 or part 2, please review those tutorials first before proceeding through this next one. You can find those on my blog at careercoachescorner.blogspot.ca. Let's start with inquiring greens. Now, with inquiring greens, we're going to see that the core needs are knowledge and competence. Their key stressors is not knowing or being incompetent. It's very important. And they value logic, clarity, progress, scientific inquiry, intelligence, facts, and data. Their abilities, they're logical, impartial. They see the core of the complexity. They're analytical, objective. They see possibilities. They set standards. They have a great keen concentration, and they look at conceptual models. Now, in terms of behaviors, inquiring greens are perfectionists. They're high achievers. They escalate the standards. They use clear, direct language. They're architects of change. They're visionary. They're perpetual students. They're impatient with incompetence. They dislike redundancies. They're argumentative. They enjoy a good debate. They have a quick wit, and they have a clever humor. Now we're going to look at organized goals. Now, organized goals, their core needs are belonging, duty, and responsibility. Their key stressors is, in the same sense, the opposite, being disorganized and feeling like they're on the outside of things. Their values, they have a great value in home and family, society, rules and procedures, traditions, bonding relationships, commitment, and trust. Now, in terms of abilities, organized goals have a great sense of planning and organization, setting up things, decision-making, structured and orderly. They have great attention to detail, measurement, and evaluation, and they would be considered people that you would look at as being caretakers, not as a job, but they take care of things in that way. In terms of behaviors, they like to practice things, drill things through. They're responsible, they're loyal, dependable, punctual. They're serving, they're parental, they take care of things in that sense. They like sequential structure, they keep to a schedule, they make lists, they use them, they seek and enjoy closure, they're careful, meticulous, and they look at the shoulds and the shouldn't have. Now we're going to look at resourceful oranges. The resourceful oranges, their core need is freedom. They love the freedom. Look at the picture. And the opposite to that, the key stressors are when they have rigid boundaries and they have to wait around. In terms of values, they're strong in action and variety, skill and performance. They look at the here and now and the space and the freedom to do things. They like to be in control, and they like to see things with expediency. Now, in terms of abilities, resourceful oranges are flexible, adaptable. They have a breadth of skills, great negotiators, entertaining. They're strong in crisis situations, and you often see them as being quite entrepreneurial. They're realistic and practical, and they carry out a lot of tasks, and they're the doers. They're the ones that often say, get her done. In terms of behaviors, you're going to see these people being the risk takers, adventurous, spontaneous, and impulsive. They take action over words. They like getting along with everyone around them. They dislike routine. They welcome, they seek change. They're competitive, and they're impatient with semantics. Now, when we look at the authentic blue, their core need is relationships. And in the opposite to that, or their stressor, is actually guilt when relationships are not going along well. In terms of values, they're strong in terms of authenticity, ethics, human potential, harmony and unity, cooperation, interaction, personal relationships, and creativity. Now, in terms of abilities, Authentic Blues have excellent people skills. They're persuasive, they're supportive and caring, they're perceptive of feelings, they're open and honest. These are people who are often the catalysts and they're the motivators, and they take a global perspective. Now, in terms of behaviors, you're often going to see Authentic Blues being sensitive to conflict. They're problem solvers, they're charismatic, and they're seductive in the way that they try to bring people together, and they often will take different forms in different situations. They're emotional, they're sympathetic, they strive on bringing out praise and recognition, they're into self-improvement, cause-oriented, and they work for the underdog. So now that we have covered a review of the different personality dimension types, I hope that it's been helpful for you to see some of the core needs, the key stressors, abilities, and behaviors. And each of the types have things in common with the other groups. And some groups may run into problems more frequently with other groups. However, these are the kinds of things that are covered in our workshops. Or if you would like to explore this a little further, please email me at info@seanelliott.ca. So thank you for taking the time to learn a little more about personality dimensions. Hope you can attend a workshop in your community soon. All the best.